Welcome back to just another day on the road in Scotland. Let's stick the drone up, and what could possibly go wrong? Oh, that.
So, yes, hopefully we find it.
Go for it! Find it! One! Found it!
Not even that deep!
We found it!
The wind died down for a second because I could see the bottom a bit more clear. It picks up again. Anyway, there we go. Current situation is burners on and clothes and drone, and hopefully, most importantly, well, the drone and its decal. Welcome back to windy Torridon. This time I didn't film much, however we will be back when the weather takes a turn for the better. We do some crazy hikes, and I decide to pull Rose to bits in a car park, as you do. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a video. However, firstly, let's check Rose's coolant and oil. I do this about once a week when we're travelling full time, and she's all looking good, so let's get her started. Right, let's hit the road. I've got some cool camera angles you might like. However, not this one, as the GoPro is useless and just crashes all the time. Never buy one. We're heading off to another iconic, stunning loch just down the road, continuing our mammoth journey north. However, firstly, we need some water. Well, that was a fail. The village hall taps are off for winter, I think, so we're screwed. No, we're going to go try a little petrol station down the road. So, water was a fail at 2 stops. We've got one more stop to do. Got some M&Ms.
Back that way then, to the...
Yeah, we've got to go back that way because there's some public toilets, so we might have luck finding water there.
water.
If not, James has got that hose thing. We might be able to fill up a few containers and chuck it in the tank. It's useful to have one of them. I need to get one. Oh, there's village stores.
Oh, for sake.
I was going to say, they've got to have a service station. No, I mean a shop as well as the service station.
Oh,
Oh, the grey
some
way.
sort of thing there.
Yeah, that's the grey water one. We'll see. Right, there is actually a tap here. Right, we found fresh water, and it works because there's a puddle under it. So, hook the hose up, get the van filled up. Chelsea's heading to the actual shop, which we obviously just saw. We just saw. Now, last year I was really trying to be cheap and like stocked up the van, and then I'm just like super tight and yeah, with things, and I don't tend to buy things. But we did go in a few like little village stores. We went round the Ardnamurchan coast last February, and yeah, they were really cool. Sometimes they've got like local dairy products and meat products and local veg, although probably not this time of year, the veg wouldn't be local, but they have a lot of local stuff, and sometimes they're way overpriced. Yeah, we bought some nice Highland coffee, but it was some of the best coffee we've had, and that was £8 for the bag, so you know, it's quite expensive, but like, it's worth it every now and again, you know, support the local communities. I do agree in it, as tight as I can be, so you know, there is a little donations box, so I might stick some coins in there, although I did spend most of my coins before I came up here. So if you're coming around this kind of West Coast NC 500-y area, make sure you bring some cash, just support the local community, and then they're not going to be so pissed off at all of us. It's just spread the kindness, you know? I mean, yeah, the least you can do is donate for a bit of water, you know? You're not paying a water bill exactly. Quite a low flow one, it might take a while. So for those interested, because I used to update you guys all the time on the power situation, so last night we started off at about 86%, and then after we cooked the pizzas and stuff we were at about 65%, or well, I think it was about 80%. It used about 15% I think in total, which wasn't too bad overall, because I have been charging the laptops, and when we've got the power bank here for charging the laptops, which the All Powers video is up here for their power bank, which is, I highly do recommend how quickly it charges on mains power as well if you've got a good inverter. I'm finding it really useful when you get to 100%, because one of the worst things in my opinion in the winter in a van, in van life, is getting to 100%, because then you can't store any more power, and to me that's a problem. So when that happens, I can just quickly turn the inverter on, and then dump excess power into the power bank. Now I do have a solar dump load water heater as well, but I don't tend to have that turned on because the burner heats it in the winter, and that does work quite well. If you want to see more about this, I have explained it in a video up here as well. Lots of videos I've done. If you are new here, I'd highly recommend you check out my channel and subscribe and have a look at all of the other videos I've done. And yeah, if you've got any input and feedback, I'm always welcome to suggestions in the comments, so let me know down below. But yeah, we've made it to 83% again today, so that's not bad. Just ticking there, warming up while I was chopping the wood. It got like, well, we were on 67% and we got to 77%, so we got 10% just charging there. And then been on a little drive, and when we're stopping and stuff, I've got my new choke cable where I can lift the idle of the van because it's all mechanical cable. Again, old vans, love them. If you want me to go on a rant about one of them, I ain't got a problem. So yeah, no, the power's been really good. Like now, even parked in this car park, it's quite overcast, but you can see the kind of rays of sun kind of coming in. I mean, if you look down here, look, there's bits and bobs, and we're getting 200 watts in. And if you didn't know, what I've got on my roof is two 600 watt panels off Bimble Solar. They don't sell them anymore, they do sell the 550 watt ones. But yeah, I've got two 600 watt panels up there, so I've got a total of 1,200 watts. So just over a kilowatt, which does really help in the summer. And what you want is when the sun comes out, you want to harvest as much of that as possible. And then, as I said, try not to get to 100%. I mean, now it's getting a bit stronger. We've got 250 watts coming in now, because this is what's going exactly into the battery. So if you take away the fridge and stuff that's probably on and various bits, there's about another couple of watts there. But as you can see, the sun is, well, as we were just talking about, this kind of weather's quite nice. It's not too rainy, it's not too sunny, it's kind of a nice all-rounder weather. Oh, and here they come back from the shop with some goodies. They've probably got some local bits. Let's see what they got.
I didn't buy too much.
That doesn't sound convincing.
I got what we need.
Cucumber.
I got the coffee we like.
Oh, that's the coffee I was
got
just on
you
about.
a treat.
Oh, thank you, you're the best.
And I got some of this because I really wanted to try it because elderberry and rose hip's meant to be really good. It's meant to be really good for you.
Back to Eden book we have goes on about rose hips.
Yes, so, and elderberries. So I thought this would be nice for some porridge.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Thank you. So that shop's better than the other one?
That shop's amazing. They've got everything in it. I've basically filmed it so Max can see what it's like. But they had like loads of different nuts in there. They had loads of different lentils in like these sort of bags, and they had like everything. It was sick.
That's the kind of village shop that you do get around there, not the service station. Don't go to the service station because it's not very good.
And the lady was really lovely. They
Worth
had big tubs like this as well, like massive ones. So you could just go in with your tubs and just fill your pasta and your rice up.
Oh, like a zero wasty kind of bulk buy shop.
Yeah, and they had it for like soap and washing powder and everything. It was really cool in there.
Perks of living out in the sticks. We might look at coming out these way. Yeah. Much nicer than Fort William. And you are. They're thanking you, so thanking them. Here we are. You can donate online by scanning the QR code or send a text. So there you go. James says the toilets are immaculate. Oh, there is both unisex toilets. Oh yeah, because this toilet block looks really clean and new. So yeah, they look they look after it. So well worth the investment in your donation. Right, I'm going to use the facilities and then we'll be out of here. For those interested, Rose is just like some pucker, ticking along nicely. Gone up Applecross Pass, used about a quarter of a tank, over 80 miles, which is about normal. My guess would be, without working it out with the numbers yet till I fill up, about 18 mpg, which is not bad considering we've been up some hell of a mountains. And look, parked right next to the path, and we've got a mega view. Look at that! Loch Marie, man. Phew.
Right, so I don't really want to go over there right now because Max is not in the best of moods because he has not yet binned 1, now but 2 drones. He was nowhere near the trees this time, but he thinks he was quite close to the water, but he's not 100% sure. So he is now out in the loch trying to find his drone that the wind took it basically. He was like trying to walk over to this little patch, the wind took it and then it just dived straight into the water. He is out in the loch trying to find it. Okay there dear, careful!
Another stick to balance both. Yeah, let's find you another.
I give up with the trousers. They're actually keeping me warm. Well, I was using my arms to keep them up, which meant I couldn't keep my balance. So I was like, got the trousers off, and then I dropped her. I was like, oh, that's quite warm. I put my arm in it. James got that on camera, I think.
So, yes. Hopefully we find it. It is really slippery out there. If you want to explain.
There's massive rocks. You can't stand on them, and then if you stand between, you just slide around until your foot finds the lowest place, basically.
That's why he's got his Gandalf stick.
Yeah.
And James has now got him another one. Look how big
this
that
one's
one
like
is.
an antenna pole.
Proper stick.
Go for it! Find it! One! Found it!
It's not even that deep.
He's got it!
Making a noise, we're going to take the battery out.
Try and dry the drone. We found it! At least we found this one.
I think that the wind died down for a second because I could see the bottom a bit more clear. It picks up again. Anyway, there we go. Results.
Happy now?
Kind of. At least I've got spares if I do. This one is fine. I blame it on the wind.
yeah. It is not the incompetency of the driver.
I can't really say it's I mean, I could have been further away from the water. Yeah, probably. Current situation is burners on, and clothes and drone, and hopefully, most importantly, well, the drone and its decard ready. Hopefully they'll dry out. This might be able to use tomorrow. This will probably leave 2 days before I put a battery in it and see what happens. Oh dear. Isn't even my bloody fault this time, I don't think. Well, a little bit. Hey, Matt is still nice lit up over there though. Good morning everyone. So we've woken up here and it's, well, as you can see, a bit more wet, but it looks pretty moody with the clouds. That mountain just there looks really cool. But yeah, so the drone from yesterday is still drying out next to the burner. I did just plug one of the batteries into the charger because I was like, wow, you know, the battery's kind of going to be dry by now. The battery's not charging, so we'll see if the drone turns on later. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think I remember the conversation about fucking off and get food.
I wasn't sure how much to put. Yoshi. Yeah. I don't know whether to try this drone yet. This battery's full. It's reading the battery. It's got a red light on the back. I don't think it's happy. see if this finds it, eh? It's found it. Repairs required. Maybe I'll Google that code. It's given me a code here. Maybe I'll Google that. Otherwise, that's the only error on it. Okay, bit of info. I have just looked into the drone, and there's 3 boards in these drones if you're interested. You've got the main like motherboard down here which has the heatsink. But this works all fine. It connects to the controller, got perfect video, so the GPU is working, because that's another board, that's the second board that's in there. And then the third board is at the back here, and that controls the motors. And when you turn it on, it usually blips the little remote, so it makes a boodle-doo, but it didn't do any of that. And I've just watched a video on a guy replacing the board, and his did all of that, camera connected, but on the remote it said aircraft not connected. And when he put the battery in, without even turning it on, he got 2 lights come on, whereas mine's fine. And then you turn it on, and the only error is this lights up saying the ESC's died. So I reckon I can buy that board. It's about 25 quid on eBay, I think. Need to have a look for it. And then I can unsolder it, solder the new board in, and hopefully it'll fire up. Now let's see if I can get a click and collect one as well, because we're on the road. I'm definitely getting the hang of like stretching this dough a bit there. So we've got one in the pan here, which I'm going to flip now. They get pretty solid, so you can just kind of flip them like that. There you are, like that. We're just having this because I can't be asked to actually like make some more bread, and we've got some pizza dough left over. So I'm going to make some flatbreads, and we're going to have some hummus because we've still got some of that left over. Yum. Right, hopefully Rob's going to pick up my parcel for the drone. If not, it's hopefully not too far away. And yeah, we're just going to enjoy this flatbread because this turned out beautifully. Look at that. Smells so good. Love this bread. Edit, and then we're going to move spot, I think. Right, it's 4 o'clock now, I think. Yeah, spent the day editing, made that bit of bread. Now it started raining. Now it is miserable. Clouds have come in, so we're going to head down the road. But that'll be next week's video. We'll pick up from there. Carry on upwards and even further north until, well, yeah. And hopefully get this parcel from Rob at some point in the next few days. So another member joining the convoy. But anyway, for now, I'm going to leave you, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, drop a comment down below and let me know what you thought about the video. Make sure you like it, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.